Hello guys, and welcome to episode 24 of my Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia playthrough, playing as East Engle on very hard difficulty. Today we are going to be defending ourselves against the Normans. They finally arrived and they are coming en masse. We can't really see what troops they have at the moment, but we're going to get Guthrum into position at Solisiga. Might come under attack there. We've got an army at Hastings. We've got this army rushing their way down. And honestly, we might have to concede some lands on the coast. I'm prepared to do that if I have to. Over on this side, we've actually got two armies in position, but we're going to get into or towards Wareham. These two armies can work together if they have to. We'll have two armies on the right side, Guthrum just defending on his own in the middle. Could be a bit risky for Guthrum, but it is what it is. Now, Goda over here. Is he better? Who's better? Goda's better, isn't he? So I think I'm just going to recruit some troops. I'll start recruiting some. Let's get some Anglian champions. We'll get some Danelaw mailed swordsmen. We'll need a front line, so we'll grab some spearmen. This may affect our food a little too much, though, thinking about it. Maybe we can't support another army just because of that. Let's instead spend this cash on farms. And maybe it will get to the point where we can support another army. But I think at the moment, probably not.
Enemy blood will flow.
That's still fine.
We will bring you glory.
It might be worth just having these guys come down anyway and accompany my armies, so that it gives us some more elite sword infantry. Let's just head down anyway. And then we can just build forces further down if we have to. Alright. End the turn. See what the Normans do.
We must end this friendship now.
Well, Northumbria have declared, or ended their declaration of friendship. It's fine, as long as they don't declare war on me while I'm dealing with the Normans. Okay. Not sure about that army movement. Well, they're going up to Winchester. A huge Dane invasion fleet has arrived on the northeast. Okay, that's not really coming for us just yet, is it? Or at least I hope it's not. That could be quite awkward if they both sort of come towards me. But I hope they don't.
You can rely on us.
Right, these armies, they're going to have to stay on this side, right? But Guthrum
We'll see this through.
might have to move up to Winchester at least. We'll have this guy sort of nearby. This guy's going to come over this way for sure. This army can move over towards Leigh. We're sort of figuring out where they're heading. So they've got multiple moving up to Winchester. They've got multiple armies sort of coming over to the west. One army that's going to probably attack into Solisiga or Steiningham. Yes, we've left Solisiga kind of undefended, but I think it's better for me to sort of consolidate my forces. I'm going to have to keep this one sort of over this direction. Really depends where these three armies go. And can we see what their forces are yet? Alright, they do have crossbowmen. Their missile damage isn't that high. I thought it would be higher. The melee skill of their Norman foot soldiers and main infantry,
You can rely on us.
I don't think is as good as ours. No, our infantry is better. I mean, our Anglian marauders are on the same level as their Norman infantry. But the main infantry are significantly worse. So it looks like we'll be okay in just in most senses, but we are going to have to concede some settlements, I think.
Let's go.
Let's just get into the settlement there. One turn until we can build taverns. In this settlement, we don't need a tavern, do we? We could probably get a grange in here. Might be worth just building the patrols just because. Especially with all of these forces nearby, if that gets built in time, which I don't think it will definitely be helpful.
Enemy blood will flow.
Alright, let's end the turn. Just a bit apprehensive as to what exactly they're going to do. And if they can get onshore and attack us in the same turn. Yes, of course, they can do naval invasions on places like Siga. But whether or not they actually will remains to be seen. Okay, so they are not attacking us. It looks like they're attacking Northumbria, which I guess makes more sense. Oh, they've taken Bemember. Wow. Very aggressive. And those navies, I don't like where they're heading. And they've taken that settlement, that's fine. They're going to attack Siga, which again is fine. They're triple teaming it. Wow. Right, they've got crossbowmen. There is a lot of dudes. These Norman knights aren't very fun. I reckon they hurt. I guess we may as well play it out. Do as much damage as we can. Even though we are likely to lose. And most of them are coming in on the ships, aren't they? So yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to go. Well, I know how it's going to go. We're going to lose, but how much damage we do is the question. Oh, this is our son. This is our heir. We're going to lose our heir. This final battle. Interesting. Alright, so they have reinforcements coming in from pretty much everywhere. However, their horsemen aren't going to be able to get into the walls unless they capture the gates. So how do I deal with this, right? I can't really defend the walls because I don't have enough men, and they're going to be landing right here anyway. So the best thing I can do is really just defend the main square, which is actually relatively good for us. We've got barricades. If we barricade, say here and here, we can funnel them up here and up here, which will probably funnel them up anyway. We can let them have the rest of the settlement. Kind of wish I could just barricade off this minor capture point though, because losing that will give them a bonus to morale. I think we do this one, and we do this one. Alright, spearmen in front. We want to probably play on the side of the hill, right? Because then we get the uphill bonus. Right, meanwhile, we'll have some archers on the side here. They can shoot down at any forces coming in. I can also get my javelin men to throw at units coming up. We do have some elite soldiers, but not many of them. Alright, that'll have to do, I think.
Be sure to protect your general and combat.
Just speed it up. Wait for them to land. See what the hell happens. Apparently we got reinforcements coming in. In the same place as them? I don't know. What's happening here? Oh wow, they're just suiciding into the gate. We do actually have oil. Wow. We are demolishing their cavalry. That is pretty disgusting. I love it. Look at this strength bar though. Pretty ridiculous. I think that oil's kind of going over the top a little there. Yeah. That gate will eventually go down without killing them, which is a shame. Here they come. The Norman invasion fleets. Have a look at these units. Oh, Norman Hussars. Flemish crossbowmen. Crossbows in hands. Norman swordsmen. They just look similar to ours. Are they already shooting us? They are. Unfortunately, crossbow fire's pretty difficult to deal with. And how do I deal with that? I don't know. I guess we could bring in, or bring across our own archers to shoot their crossbowmen. I'm assuming we have better range. We're taking a lot of damage though from their archers. We can't really afford to break formation right now. Right, my javelin men are throwing away, which is nice, but probably not doing too much damage. Oh, those Norman Hussars though. Oh god, they're going to do a lot of damage. I probably want to just get on the side of this, right? Oh, that's their general unit. Okay. We want to throw into the Norman Hussars, I think. We can definitely hit them with a lot of arrows as well, because they don't have shields. They have shields on their backs, but that's fine. I'm gonna have these guys go into shield wall formations. What we can see, however, is that the game is doing what Total War always does, and hit frame lags, like animation lag, is what I call it. So in terms of FPS, I have really good FPS right now, but the animations are really laggy. But if we manage to kill one of their generals, that would be really good actually, just for morale purposes. Maybe do a lot more damage because of that. I think we're going to have to get these axemen involved soon though. Oh, we're being attacked over here. These are main warriors. Let's charge into those. I'm surprised their crossbowmen aren't attacking ours. Maybe let's target their crossbowmen at the moment. My javelin men are actually doing a great job though. I think they're getting a lot of kills on the side here. They're currently specifically targeting the Hussars, which is working out quite well. But yeah, you can see like the animations lag. Classic Total War engine problems. Like, I don't know if it's just my PC. I wouldn't say I have a bad PC. No, I've got an i7. I've got a 1080 graphics card. Surely they've tested this and realised that yes, the FPS is fine, but you don't want to see an epic battle like this the way it is currently. Surely they've broken down that gate. Oh, it's nearly there.
Our gates are utterly destroyed.
And here comes the cavalry.
Shields up! Javelin!
I think I've probably done the best I can so far with these javelins than I could have ever hoped for in this battle. Where the hell are they going? Let's stop that skirmish way, please. And we need to get some more dudes into this melee. Well, these guys are going to fight to the death because
one of our units has used its ammunition. The enemy have captured the gates.
we don't want to be standing near those crossbow bolts as they come down, taking damage when we don't need to. We're just going to fire directly down into their Flemish crossbowmen again. I just want to kill off as many of these as I can so that in the future I don't have to deal with them so much. Yeah, they might get replenished, but it won't be that much replenishment. Who knows? These spearmen are just soaking a lot of those shots, which is a really good thing anyway. But in the most part, I mean, we've done a lot of damage here. And fighting, you know, downhill is doing us a lot of favours. But we will kill a lot of them. Which is exactly what I want, regardless of whether or not we win. Unfortunately, our son will die in this battle. But that's our mistake, and we have to live and bear that on our shoulders. We still have another son, so it won't be the end of the world.
The barricades are under attack. Smash them! Fear!
I'm surprised they haven't attacked and captured this victory point, though. Oh, my spearmen are struggling. Let's bring them back and allow them to sort of recover since they are exhausted. And the rest of my forces can sort of push back in. Oh no, they ran away. Oh, they're going to run through the enemy as well. Yeesh. It's not good. We killed a lot of those crossbowmen. This right flank's gonna break at some point. I might just get my javelin men to go over there and help hold that.
An entire unit has perished. Our foes will fall.
Right, more men are coming to shore. You can see they still have loads of ships left. It's nuts. This is a crazy battle. The only reason they started on land was because of the knights. But the knights have actually taken a lot of damage, I think initially coming through the gates. I'm not going to let my Danelord Javelin men move in until the last minute, honestly, because there is no point in having them die and then like rout and cause public order, well not public order, morale problems. What we could do though is have my archers move over here and shoot the cavalry. That'd be a lot more effective than trying to rain down arrows onto shields. We are getting low on men. We're going to have to get these spearmen involved. And we might have to get our general involved, honestly. I'm going to have my general stand near it. Maybe breaking off some of the axemen might be a good idea. They are exhausted, so if we can sort of get them out of combat for the time being, that might be quite a nice idea. Alright, come on Eric. Make your father proud. Right, we want to shoot their cavalry. I hate the way that they're not retreating towards like the center though, and they're retreating through the enemy. That seems just so dumb. My general's engaged here. We might have to sort of fall back to this area. I guess they can still run around behind us. Also, we want to defend the actual capture point, not this area. Is this tower doing any damage? It doesn't even look like it's firing. This is a crazy amount of men though. Let's get the axemen involved again. They're winded instead of exhausted now, which is good. We're going to have to attack these Norman knights with archers, which is not ideal, but we've got to keep them pinned down so they don't run into the back of my men. We can probably attack them with my other archers in here as well. It might seem like a silly idea, but yeah, again, we just got to keep them pinned in place so they don't affect the morale of the right flank. It's pretty important that that holds. They've taken a lot of losses with our hold so far.
An entire unit has perished.
Oh, come on, archers. We've got one job. Let me take in some shots from like javelinmen though. Well, not javelinmen, archers. Unless that's that's the tower firing. The tower's finally getting involved.
Gone out of our men. They refuse to fight on.
Oh, damn it. We don't have a rally ability on our general, so I can't keep the morale high, and I mean if they're gonna keep trying to suicide, then it's just how it is. Alright, those Norman knights are slowly but surely being killed off. On the right flank, we're actually holding a lot better than we were on the left flank. It's a lot of damage done.
An entire unit has perished.
Okay, we've lost, what, 800 men? They've lost easily over 1,000. 1,500 so far. Let's get down into this combat. Now you can see our line's getting very thin here. The unit ranks of these men has increased to rank 3 throughout the battle. This flank is faltering. Oh dear. Just a lot of men. Against spearmen, we can actually do a pretty good job. I wonder where our king is. Well, not our king, our heir. Where is he? Maybe he's fighting in this bush somewhere. He must be in here. The casualties we are inflicting are pretty insane, honestly. Unfortunately, seems as if we're soon going to be overwhelmed. Like, if our general dies at this point, we're pretty much donezo.
The men have been routed. They are leaving
Oh,
the
they're
field.
getting behind us. I can't pull back at this point. We're committed. That's why I'm not really issuing any commands, because I quite simply have nothing I can do. If I pull back any forces, they die. This flank is holding exceptionally well, though. If I could get to 2,000 kills, That would be perfect. Because that's pretty much a garrison taking out a full army. And yeah, losing my general's gonna suck. And my heir. But I think he's put up a great fight.
An entire unit has perished.
We have severely damaged a lot of these forces. Oh, I love the way they're still pushing. Look at them go. Yes, boys. Push into them. Have no fear, boys. Oh, these Danelaw mailed swordsmen. Their kills are going to be insane. Oh dear, here we go. Eric has died. Oh, it's the end. It is the end, boys. What an epic hold this has been, but it was inevitably going to come to an end.
Chosen by Odin. Fear. Ready.
Doing a lot of damage to those horsemen. I'm focusing this Norman Knights unit just so that I can maybe destroy them. Oh wow, we actually broke them.
Attack.
Keep pushing, men. You are going to be surrounded soon and absolutely slaughtered. But you put up a fantastic fight. Oh, they're wavering. Oh no, it's going to be the end. It's going to be the end. Oh, okay. They broke before the rear charge came in.
Waves claim us.
Holy moly. 269 kills for that sword unit. Not too bad. I think we did as much damage as we could. It's a shame we didn't have a garrison army, otherwise I feel like that would have been a victory even against 3 armies. Yeah, they lost 3 units entirely. What's the saying? In peace, sons lose their fathers. In war, fathers lose their sons. And in this case, Eric has died. Solasige has been sacked. And Viking invasion on the north. Okay, that's not really an issue for us. Guthrum. Let's go to 2 governance. It's fine. And we can issue a new governor. I think people are suffering from estates issues as well. Eric was so good. I think negotiator's good. We can have Order take up the mantle of Defenecia, I think. And I can give him some estates as well while we're at it. And we'll give an estate to this guy, Ingvar. Give him Midhurst. We'll sort out loyalty across the board. Though Thorid and Guthrum are causing issues. Eric is dead. Oh, he actually was... No, Eric wasn't our heir. He was just our second son. So our second son died. Our heir is still alive. Okay. Well then, time to crush this army. If this army can do it, then I would do that, but no, it's not in range. They've gone past Wareham, so they must be going to Per Kiilstofte.
Our foes shall fall.
Hmm.
You can rely on us. Show us the foe.
We're going to have to keep these armies together, I feel. Let's do that.
Our foes.
This army can attack this one. And that will be a battle for next time, because unfortunately it has been my time. So we lost our second son, not our heir, and he certainly put up a great fight, and in the end fell prey to the Normans. Now Guthrum gonna get mad, have a bit of a rampage against this Norman army. Should be a fun one. In the meantime though, that's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye guys.